guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Esther Obasi, and today I'm going to be discussing a very important subject. I am going to be discussing postnatal depression. Postnatal depression is an illness that affects just anybody. It doesn't matter whether you're strong or most religious or have a good career, whatever it is, postpartum depression could catch up with you. All right, postpartum depression happens to men as well, unlike the popular opinion that it is just an illness for women. 1 in 10 men who happen to be dads have suffered or do suffer postnatal depression. 1 in 7 women also suffer from postnatal depression after having a baby. Now, this is different from baby blues. Baby blues happens just after childbirth, and the symptoms of baby blues could be crying for no reason, restlessness and irritability, and that could happen for just 5 days and it's gone. Whereas postnatal depression could start 2 weeks, a week, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, months, years after the birth of a child. Now, there is the extreme case of postnatal depression, which is postnatal psychosis or postnatal post-traumatic stress disorder. Often this is associated with bereavement or a traumatic event that happened during pregnancy or just after pregnancy. Sometimes it could be that the baby dies, and there are so many other causes of postnatal depression, one of which is social reasons. If you have a poor relationship, you are highly susceptible to having postnatal depression. Traumatic events during pregnancy could also lead to that. Baby blues, the one that happened due to chemical change. If there are circumstances that happen after that time or during that time, it could just, progress into postnatal depression. So today I am going to be discussing self-help tips in dealing with postnatal depression. What you also want to do could be to see your doctor or see a psychotherapist. All the tips I'm going to be sharing with you today is based upon my practice as a public health specialist. All right, I have had my own experience of postnatal depression, and at the time I had it, I did not know anything about it. My family, my auntie, God bless her soul, wasn't aware of what it is. Same with my mom. So I was just in limbo, wondering what was wrong with me. I thought I had just fallen into severe depression. It is what it is, but I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't aware of what baby blues or postnatal depression is. And we have aunties, we have uncles, we have families and friends who don't know anything about it. So what you want to do is share this video so that the information can get to them. The first self-help tip I will be discussing today is for you to stay safe. Like I mentioned earlier, one of the causes of postnatal depression is having a poor relationship. So if you are in a bad relationship, if you're in a horrible relationship, the first thing you want to do is get yourself to a safe place. Get yourself to a place where stressors are completely eliminated or minimized. I know that in my culture, for instance, there's what is called omugo, and that is a situation where the mother of the new mom comes to take care of the new mom and the child. So what you want to do is to move yourself or move your baby to your parents' house or to your friend's house where you consider safe to do omugo. And if you are in a bad relationship that is really maybe an abusive or toxic relationship, then it's time for you to just consider breaking out of it, because what that relationship would do to you is to set you up for postnatal depression. And if you remain there, it could also reduce your chances of getting better quickly or even getting better at all. The second tip: harness your support network. This is why I tell new couples, you cannot throw away your friends because you are married. You cannot throw away your friends because you are expecting a child. You cannot throw away your friends because you are in a serious relationship. Those relationships that matter to you before you became pregnant would be very useful to you when you have postnatal depression as women. They form a very strong support network for you. There is the place of husband, there is the place of wife, there is the place of partner, and there is the place of friendships, because they are the one who will do for you what you were struggling to do for yourself. And remember that part of the signs of postnatal depression is lack of motivation. Lack of motivation to even take care of yourself or take care of your baby. You know, the feeling of hopelessness, the feeling of anxiety. You know, you need people who would be there to push you through your difficult time. Now, the third tip I would like to share with you is music. It also helped me in my time. I often recommend gospel music. Gospel music because it's got lyrics that are very motivational, lyrics that are very uplifting, lyrics that speaks hope into you, okay? So you want to listen to that kind of music because it's going to keep you motivated, and it's going to, you know, if you've got a faith, it's going to help you with trusting in God. And if you haven't got a faith, you should also play upbeat music, you know, music that gets you moving, music that gingers your swag, okay? So you want to play this music. You don't want music that would dampen your soul. You don't need slow music. You want the upbeat music, music that will uplift your spirit, music that may look like it's because it's nuisance, but it's making you nod your head. The fourth tip I would like to share with you is for you to be out and about. I know that in some culture, when a mother has a child, what they do is keep the child and the mom away so that the mom can nurse the child. Now, there is no scientific benefit to that, and there's no social benefit to that. All that will do to you is to dampen your spirit. All that will do to you is to isolate you and make you depressed. Who says that you cannot take your baby out as soon as you are strong to do so? Do not keep yourself indoors. Do not isolate yourself. Go out, go and see nature, go and see your friends, you know. And some people wait until their child is 3 months to do what is called child christening or child dedication before, you know, they kind of go public with the child. Why would you isolate yourself today? Just, you know, you could as well use that time to, you know, go out and distribute your IV, you know, shop with your baby. You don't have to be indoor up until that time. No, just do what you got to do to make sure that you are happy and that you are seeing nature and that you are seeing people and that you are, you know, walking around and doing those mild exercise. The fifth tip I would like to share with you is to talk to somebody who is not going to judge you, someone who is going to understand, someone who is going to be empathetic. Now, people who are suffering from postnatal depression do not need to be judged. They are not weak people. They're normal human beings who are going through a phase, and what you know is what you see. You don't know people's history, you don't know people's story whilst they're pregnant, or the story whilst they had their baby. All you know is that the person have a child. So what you want to do, assuming you want to support somebody, is for you to show empathy, is to be kind and understanding of this person. Sufferers are often judged as ungrateful people, as people who do not understand the gift of a child. No. You know, what we don't talk about is the stress that women go through whilst pregnant. It is a very stressful 9 months, and the stress level, you know, differs with individual, and that is a story unknown to you. So you want to show empathy, and you who is also having symptoms, you want to also talk to people who you trust, people who understand you, people who will give you shoulders to cry on, people who will understand your situation and be empathetic towards you, people who will be nice and kind. All right. Now, you might also want to consider talking to your midwife, talking to your doctor, talking to your health visitor, or talking to your counselor. You need to get your feelings out of your mind. You know, stop it, just speak up and help would come. Now, the preventive measure is just to make sure that you know, incorporate a healthy lifestyle. You don't want to be doing drugs, because when you have a baby, you know, I get off drugs, it's going to, you know, have effect on you. And you also want to make sure that you keep good relationships around you. If your partner is not helpful, keep him aside, have your baby first, win your child, and be okay, and you can get back to that if you so wish. Okay, so you want to make sure that you take care of any mental health illness that you have or that you've had in time past, because people with pre-existing mental health issue are often prone to suffering postnatal depression when they do have a baby. If you're listening to this video because you want to understand the science and be able to help somebody, I want to let you know that you are an amazing human being. All over the world, there are people who, like my parents, like my family, and like myself, do not understand what postnatal depression is. So what you want to do is share this this video so that the information can be out there. Thank you very much for listening. If you're a new mom or a new dad, or you are intending to be a parent in the future, I wish you the best in your parenting journey, and I hope that all works out well for you. Please do not forget to subscribe to this video, because that is the way you can support me. Also put your comments in the comment section, because I would like to hear from you. Bye bye.